Welcome to Adapt. My name is Kathy Schweitzer. Tony Smith asked me to sit in for him today as we talk about one of my favorite subjects, mindset. Mike describes mindset as what's going on in your mind about everything all the time. Let me ask you this. What's going on in your mind right now? I hope you're excited to be here because I'm excited to have you here with me today. Two questions I want you to think about right now. Do you wake up every morning with gratitude or with the news? Do you wake up every morning with an abundant mindset or a fearful mindset? Have you made the decision to get out of your COVID coma? I hope so. Many agents stopped during this pandemic. Now, I'm not making light of the pandemic. It was very scary, and a lot of people are uncomfortable with it. What's great is that we've learned how to safely sell real estate during a pandemic. And what's even better is that the market is fantastic. Demand is high, supply is low. That means prices are going up, which is great news for your sellers. See, in every market or in every situation, we have a choice to embrace it and do great or not. We want you to embrace this market. We want you to roll up your sleeves and safely go to work and sell real estate. It's a mindset thing. Last week, Tony did a great job talking about the conversations that Mike is having in his head. I want you to write down 4 questions that I took away from that, and I want you to ask them to yourself every day for the next 30 days. Question number 1, do I look for opportunities in everything like Mike does? Question number 2, am I always looking at the bright side of every situation like Mike does? Number 3, I want you to ask yourself, do I look for the best in others? Are you always looking for the best in others? One thing I know Mike Ferry does all the time, he's always looking at the bright side. He's always looking at the best in others. So do you? Do you take the time to look at the best in others? That's question number 3. And question number 4, I want you to write down, do I focus on all the good things that I have going on in the day? Do I focus on my wins, W-I-N-S, of the day? Or am I focusing on the negative stuff, and am I dwelling too much? 4 questions that I want you to be thinking about. 1, do I look for opportunities? 2, am I always looking at the bright side? 3, do I look for the best in others? And 4, do I focus on all the good things that are going on in my day, or do I focus on negativity? What are you going to do to commit to think like Mike and get those good conversations going on in your head? So ask yourself those 4 questions, answer them honestly, and understand that you can improve on a daily basis. We're going to talk today about 10 tips to have a powerful mindset daily. Here's something I want you to think about. When it comes to a strong, powerful mindset, it takes effort. It takes work. It's not easy to have a mindset that's positive all the time. Saying that, it can happen if you make the choice that you want to make it happen. So 10 tips to have a powerful, positive mindset daily. Number 1, make the decision daily that you're going to be positive. See, what you have to understand is it's just choice. You have a choice. You can be positive or negative, crabby or not crabby. You have to make the conscious choice to be positive. Yes, it takes effort. One thing that Mike says that I love is he says negative thinking is always more powerful than positive thinking. You must get that being negative or being positive is purely a choice. You can have a good day or you can have a bad day. So point number 1 is let's make the decision daily that it's going to be a positive, great day. It's a choice. Number 2, something that Mike shared with me years ago, when the body is in motion, the mind will follow. So when you're taking action on activities, whether it's exercise, whether it's prospecting. When you take action, your mind is more clear and you feel a lot better. Are you taking action every day on your prospecting? Are you doing it when you say you're going to do it? See, what I've learned is that when you actually commit to something and you do it, the activity, for this lead generation, 2 hours a day, and you do it in the time you're going to do it, the mindset is always strong. Because when you're taking action and you're moving, your mind follows. Number 2, when the body is in motion, the mind will follow. So stop and think for a minute. How do you feel when you don't do what you say you're going to do? Whether it is getting up and exercise or it is prospecting, be honest. It doesn't feel good. So when you move your body, your mind always gets better. Because when the body is in motion and being active and taking action, your mindset always gets better. That's point number 2. Point number 3, and do morning quiet time. Do morning quiet time. One of the things that I read that I love, Mike says, spend a few minutes several times a day in solitude. Why? Because it regenerates your positive thoughts. So begin every morning with 10 to 15 minutes of quiet time. And then go throughout the day and spend a few more minutes throughout the day in solitude. Begin every morning, 10 to 15 minutes. Meditate, affirmations, gratitude. I call it MAG. Every morning I've got to meditate, I have to do my affirmations, and then I have to do my gratitude. We rather spend time in MAG versus NAG, which is the news, asking for negativity, or going to social media. So make the decision that you're going to do quiet time every morning, and you're going to do solitude throughout the day. Why? Because it regenerates all of your positive thoughts and gets rid of the negative thinking. So point number 3 is make sure that you're doing 10 to 15 minutes of quiet time every morning and embracing solitude times throughout the day. Number 4, embrace baby steps. Baby steps. Mike says discipline is a critical factor in maintaining a strong mindset. Discipline starts with conquering the little things. So baby steps, discipline starts with baby steps and conquering small things every single day. So what Mike wants us to do here is we want to choose one thing that we can improve on, something small in the next 90 days. Is it writing out the listing presentation script? Is it maybe not watching any news? Maybe you're going to be off social media. Maybe you're just going to call 5 past clients in Center of Influence today. Remember, number 4, embrace baby steps. It helps your mindset because you're taking small things and putting them together to make a big thing. Number 5, work on your values. Work on your values. It builds personal power. Number 5, work on your values. So what do you value in your life? Is it your family? Is it your health? What do you value? Is it your clients? If you want a healthy mindset, write out what you value every single day and let everyone that you value know that you value them. We need to be thinking that our values create personal power because they make you feel good. We have to understand that when we focus on our values, we feel better. So you need to take some time and write out what your values are. It creates personal power and makes you feel better. Number 6, Mike always says, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Embrace and love discomfort. When you learn the skill of being comfortable, being uncomfortable, it's a skill, it's a habit. And once you embrace it, everything changes and you have a positive mindset. When you get comfortable being uncomfortable, it causes growth every single time. You always feel better when you have that discomfort, like I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And then you do it, you feel like $1,000,000. Everyone shake your head, yes, of course you do. When was the last time you felt uncomfortable? If it's been a while, you know the feeling, that pit in your stomach, like, oh my God, I can't do this. And then I was talking to a client the other day that said, yeah, it's kind of like right before you want to jump out of an airplane and you have that scary, uncomfortable, very uncomfortable feeling, like you want to throw up. And then you jump and you're out there and it's serene and it's quiet and it's peaceful. Now, I'm not suggesting that you jump out of an airplane, obviously, but that's something that you're uncomfortable doing. And then when you get to the other side of it, you feel better. It's like calling your first expired listing and you're terrified, and then you call and you have a nice conversation with them. You have to understand, in order to grow as a great real estate professional and as a better person, you have to embrace, get comfortable being uncomfortable. This is 100% mindset thing, because when you do it, you feel exhilarated. And when you feel exhilarated, your mindset's always stronger. Point number 6, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Point number 7, get that it's not the situation you face. It's how you look at the situation that causes your ability to move through it. Now, it's a little lengthy. So we face situations every single day in this industry. We know that. There's challenges, there's things, deals fall apart, life gets tough. What I want you to be thinking about is that it's not the situation. It's how you look at the situation that causes you to move through it. So when a deal is falling apart or you're having a challenge, don't look at it as negative, don't look at it badly. Look at it as, what am I learning from this situation? What am I doing what am I going to learn from what's going on in this situation? We're faced with tough situations every day, with failure and challenges and everything. It's not the situation, it's how you look at it. Look at it with an abundant mindset. Look at it and say, okay, what did I learn from this? What will I do better? And then write that down. Bottom line is that you have to look at tough situations as growth opportunities. Something that's going to make you stronger, something that's going to make you better, and you can't take them personally. So next time you're faced with a tough situation, it's not the situation itself, it's how you look at it with a positive outlook and ask yourself, what did I learn from it? And GOI, get over it. That's point number 7. Point number 8. To have a healthy mindset, Mike's been talking about this all the time during the pandemic. Empathy, kindness, understanding. Empathy, kindness, understanding. When you call your past clients or center of influence, you need to have empathy with them right now. And empathy, just so you know, is just listening to someone. It's not giving advice. It's not you trying to fix it. It's just listening. Are you calling with kindness and understanding? How can you have a negative mindset if you're getting and communicating with people with empathy and kindness and understanding? You can't. You can't have a negative mindset if you have empathy. You can't have a negative mindset if you have kindness. You can't have a negative mindset if you have understanding. So point number 8, empathy, kindness, understanding, all the time, every day, with everyone. Number 9, use the 5-minute rule. Use the 5-minute rule. I was on a coaching call with Mike several years ago, and I said to Mike that I was very disappointed about something. And first he said to me was, how long have you been hanging on to this disappointment? Which I was like, that's a good question. Mike, probably a couple days. He goes, oh, a couple days. He said, Kathy, life is full of disappointments. You're going to get them every single day about everything. And you've been hanging on to that for 2 days, you have to stop that right now. You have to adapt the 5-minute rule. Means when you get disappointed or frustrated or you're aggravated or you have a challenge, you have 5 minutes to work through it, get aggravated about it, do whatever you need to do, and then it's over. So when you're facing your next challenge and things feel like they're, getting out of hand, or you're mad, or you're sad, or you're disappointed, or a deal fall apart, or you're frustrated, I'm really frustrated. Then you have the choice. You can hang on to that frustration and dwell on it for 2 days or 3 days or a week, and that's not helping your mindset. Or you can choose, that's it. Remember what Kathy said, what Mike said, 5-minute rule. Adapt the 5-minute rule into your daily practice. And point number 10, to keep a strong, positive mindset daily, you have to there's no drama, and you have to fail forward. Mike says remove the drama. It costs time, money, and terribly ruins your emotions. No drama. We don't like drama. Drama doesn't help you, it doesn't help anyone around you, and no one cares, including your clients. So remove the drama. It costs time, money, and ruins your emotions. You're gonna fail. Okay, we're all going to fail, and it depends on how you define fail, but you have to learn to fail forward. You have to get that you're removing the dramatic outbursts because of something that you felt like you screwed up on or you failed isn't going to help you to move forward. It's only going to make it worse. No one cares about your failure. All they know is the fact that when you fail, when you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again, that's your only choice. So you're failing forward. And no one cares about the drama or emotion of how you feel. So I want you to take these 10 points, and I want you to take 1 or 2 of them and start working on them immediately. When I leave you today, I want you to remember that a positive mindset is a choice. Having a great day is a choice. Keeping your head strong and powerful and positive is a choice that you need to make every day. So when we leave here, I want you to every single day make the decision and make the choice that today is going to be a great day. Thanks for being with me.